All right, welcome to Creator Hardware, and today we're talking about lighting a small space. Now, if you've watched my channel, you may have noticed I've kind of changed a little bit of how I light it. I've got a nice little background light, and that's something I've actually struggled with trying to find the right solution because it's a beige wall and nothing I've kind of used up until this light right here that you see the blue cask it's been difficult to get something back there that would work well for this light. I think I found something. So it is a Neewer light and it, well, changes colors. It's RGB. I've only got one on there right now. The red kind of looks orange on camera, so let's put her back to blue. I've also changed how I light my situation. Now, this is one of the things that is gonna be very, very trial and error for almost everybody, unless you've gone to film school and have figured out all that kind of stuff. You're probably gonna struggle with it for several videos, at least. I've been working on my lighting for a while. Now, up until recently, I've been using two Neewer lights with softboxes, and they're good. I could not use them without the softbox because they were just too reflective on all these surfaces. I've got a computer here, computer screens, and it was just too much reflection. It bounced off my screens and, well, it looked like poo. So I've changed it up actually, and I'm gonna go over how I've changed it. The accent light is a Neewer light. Now, this is one of the things I've struggled with, is trying to get something on this wall that looks better than a beige wall. One of the things I've tried was these Corsair bar lights. They sit in a base. They're supposed to cast a, well, light you program. Well, the problem is you couldn't see them on camera at all. Even with the lights in the room off, you might get a little bit of a glow above the monitor, but that was really about it. So they kind of were, well, straight up waste of money. They're nice lights, but they don't work for my situation. Then I went and got LED strips. And as you can see, I didn't stick them to the wall. Doing a test setup, they weren't very bright. They really didn't do anything for accenting this back wall. That's one of the things that adds interest and contrast to a video, is having some sort of background that is interesting. That's one of the reasons why I set up so I film next to my water-cooled editing PC, is it looks cool, nice little background. Now, I've also added another light to actually make it easier to set up, and I'm gonna take you a quick tour of how I've got my lighting set up to give you some ideas on how you can set up your situation. Now, the biggest change is I took my wife's ring light that she never used because it was too bright. She was supposed to be using it for Zoom meetings, but it just was too bright for her situation. So I stole it, mounted it to my desk next to my third monitor, which gives me a nice key light. Now, I've got these Neewer lights. These are the lights I was talking about. Just a Neewer rechargeable light with soft boxes. And here's the stand for one. Now, the blue light in the back is also a Neewer light. Like I said, I've had good luck with them. I've used them for literally years. So I went with another Neewer light for that nice blue accent light. Now, the plan is to put a second one in that corner. But the light actually comes with this tabletop mount, which my setup, it doesn't work. It literally, I can't get it far enough away from the wall to actually mount it because of my IKEA desk. When I first started this channel, I tried doing it without the office lights on, and it was just too dark. I couldn't get the lighting good enough without those lights on, but since adding the ring light, I don't have to have those lights on. I can illuminate myself. I look better on camera in my opinion. And now with the accent light, I've got contrast behind me. switching the Elgato ring light really helps with my key light. You know, I still have to have my second key light. It's just not bright enough and contrasty enough to look good. So I definitely still have to have, you know, now 3 lights on me at all times. So I hope you like this tour of my lighting setup for a small office, small studio. As always, hit record, hit upload. Thanks for watching. This is Creator Hardware.